Note to self, double check and make sure that what you're trying to take off that you think is dirt isn't rust. That big patch of brown that was on here, it looked like the hardened grease. It was actually rust on there. So a little work in the sandblaster, and there was rust on the back side here too. It's cleaned up good. I'm going to try some more stuff in the carburetor cleaner tank, see how that works. You know the old saying, haste makes waste. Well, if I had done this way the first time around, I wouldn't have had to done it the second time around, right? I welded this shock bracket on here, although it is a bolt. I got it on crooked. It should be in line with this part. I bent this out here so the shock would fit on it properly. I think you'll agree that this looks a lot cleaner and a lot nicer than it did with the bolt head still on there and big globs of glue. Well, not glue, but big globs of weld. And I just put this light on here to give you a reminder of what's getting mounted on here. So what do you think about them apples, huh? Is that pretty nice or what? Headlight wire conduit. And I splurged on this one. I paid $2 at Salvation Army. I think I got that one. That looks like a Salvation Army tag. Yep. And I've got more than enough to do both front headlights and maybe the taillights, but I already told you what the other option was. The other option is stainless steel braided lines. And I would probably put a nut of some kind on there to hold that in place. And that would work too, you know. Put the larger end up here. There we go. This wire is going to get changed. This is pretty old and brittle wire. It's on there, but yeah, I could put a nut on the inside there, and this would go down and mount somewhere to the frame. Probably go down into the top of the frame like this. Something like on that idea, you know what I mean? I can't go in the side because that would interfere with the radius rods on the front suspension. That might go down in there, might work like that. That would facilitate getting my wire down inside the frame where it's going to go anyway. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. And I tinkered around a little bit more with cleaning parts, and I showed you some already. And I've put oil on these, some WD-40 to protect them. And it appears that there might be some activity going on in the carburetor cleaner tank, but I'm going to let it set. It'll probably be Tuesday before I get back out here. I have doctor's appointment on Monday, and I have some errands to do for some other people. So, yep, that's what it is today in the Shade Tree Fix-It Man shop. Hope you're doing well where you are. Well, I'm getting ready to head into the house now. Going to be doing some painting. And we've got this shroud all cleaned and trimmed down the way we're going to leave it. And it's all sandblasted, ready to be primed. Yes, Bob. And I'll show you a couple other things that I got painted while I was working at it last night.